before I start this video, I gotta check if I have storage first. Alright, I'm back from checking my storage. And the reason why I had to go check my storage was because I did a pre-recorded video on Nivelet's Story Quest. And it only recorded 25% of my video. So today we're gonna be doing what's his name? Wriothesley. And you know me, I main the protagonist, the traveler, Ether. Look at his hydro build. I'm glad I'm not you, Bennett. And I have a total of 71% crit rate and 172% crit damage with the best weapon, the dual blade.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
Dude, I still have like 3,000 of my coupons.
Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him.
My bad, I lied. Didn't we spend 3,000 on the 2 champions? My bad. Had to recap on that.
Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
He probably has a good number of tricks of every situation.
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Hello.
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Me too.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Under the boxes.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm over
inside
here,
the boxes.
Inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
That's suspicious, bro. Did someone shave your eyebrows? What the I'm sorry. Did someone strip you of your clothes? Ooh, I like that one.
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
What? You're hiding inside the box for a hat? Nah, this dude is hiding from the police.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself?
For real.
Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair!
Dang, Paimon. Paimon, we don't have to ask. Paimon, there's no need to spell it out.
Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat.
Bald!
It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone. It's really important.
This dude wanted to take a nap inside the box. But he left his hat way somewhere else. This dude's sus.
Don't worry,
Jack this
we'll be
guy.
back in no time.
Reborn in the land of I can't read.
somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
Nah, that guy's gone. The guy inside the box? He left. He lied to us.
Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in.
Well, we don't know that because he was calling for help.
Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
Let's turn back. We can't score the entire fortress. We can just buy him a hat. I'm good.
That's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
You should get fired up quick when it comes to shopping. I'm more than paying for the hat.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking? Oh, this is bad. Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
Let's go.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop.
Okay,
just-
you got a Night Stalker.
A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread.
Covered flying chunk of gingerbread. You gonna let that slide, Paimon?
Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Tell him, Paimon.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself. I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody, after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Among Us. Sorry.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. You were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
You guys heard that? We're his favorite people. We are the Grace's favorite people. Let's go. We're number one. So it's because of him. And here I thought I had made it as a hero.
Well, I figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean
Sorry.
it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat.
No problem. Anything else? Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Let's do suspicious. You know it's bad when someone's too nice to you.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of moral coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
Nah. This guy is bad. Bad news.
All right, Paimon will take a look.
No. After a moment's hesitation, I managed to pick.
Are you sure you
What?
don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
It's all right, two will do.
This guy's scamming us. I never thought you'd turn down a chance to freeload.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimanology later. That poor
We're gonna
guy
be
was
accused of
stealing.
stealing.
and thank you for your patronage.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude's
cut. If he could put in a nice word
Whoa,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
establishment the next
I
time
meant
we
to say,
speak to His Grace.
Look at this dude. Look at how this dude talks. Jesus, dude. I cannot talk. Anyways.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
Please come again. And don't forget to mention us to your grace.
What you got? What you got here? Mora. 15,000? I take it. There's no way this dude is hiding in a box because he doesn't have his hat. There's something inside his hat. Not gonna chest.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Let's see your goofy bald ass.
Wait. So
He's not even bald.
You've got such a full head too.
We thought the same thing.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
Dude, then why do you need his hat?
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
This dude's so weird. To be precise, someone else gave it to us.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
Then, if it's so important, then why are you hiding in a box? Shouldn't you be like looking for your hat if it was that important? Your hat means no value.
But,
Spit it out.
sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat,
Whoa.
I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
What up?
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a while.
We're just gonna let him go? Look.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do.
Man, he
after
looks
all.
pretty trippy.
Is that so? Maybe I should
I can see why
consider
your
asking
hat
the
is so
Adventurers Guild
important.
to open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society.
Oh,
Best you avoid
wow.
misplacing it again.
I did not know
You might not
that.
have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
I.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for
Introvert?
shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Same here.
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
What's this Beret Society? Whatever.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too.
And this a
And
date?
if you're still interested in the berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
It's a date. Let's go then.
All right, then. Please follow me.
I gotta add Wriothesley to my party, cause like, why not?
Let's get to work.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
I'm not hungry. Super deluxe or bust?
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Really traveler smug.
It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then, I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes. If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Why don't you guys just make the super deluxe with fare, you know, every day? Unless they don't get the, what's it called? The food package every day, which kind of sucks. It probably only comes certain days. No, I'm capping. The only reason he didn't make it because Wriothesley wasn't assigned to come to the cafeteria, so he didn't make it. So they do have some in the back. Oh well,
Yes, please?
that's pretty.
Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
They're not VIP.
2 bottles coming right up.
Paimon's VIP. Me too.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat.
Hold on, let me turn up my brightness. Like, holy. Alright.
I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Whoa, that'd be quite the long story.
Man, I was about to make my own story. So here's what happened. We came to Fontaine. Then we ended up seeing Lenny. Hold up. Who's who? Lynette. Alright, I'm not about to deal with all this. I'm sorry. We fought tooth and nails for the sake of justice. I'm still learning about Fontaine. To be honest, I really wasn't that involved with a lot of it.
That's a bit too humble for you. Even the most unintentional action can catalyze new developments and force many fates onto brand new paths.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Yeah.
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Just a little bit. It's because you don't ever talk about yourself.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
You're good. I went all good.
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people people we've met so far.
True.
I'm perfectly aware of that too. But even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you.
Nope.
I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
That's how I feel as well. I must thank you for your generosity, but you're gay.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo. They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yeah, get out of
Yes,
here.
Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
He mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine.
Are you talking about
everything
Lenny?
carefully. Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem.
Calm down, Paimon.
If you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
You can give it to me.
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit. Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
And what about you, Paimon? Let's get that title then.
Paimon will be your vault keeper.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Oh my goodness.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything?
I'm picking.
No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
All right, Paimon's gonna have a look.
Pick a good one.
Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem.
What is that?
Just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
That does not look safe.
Um,
Yeah, as I said.
actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Paimon, what's wrong? Are you feeling well? Unwell?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
No.
Is that so? Let me give it a try.
Okay, Wriothesley, big man.
Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
Huh? Let me try.
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
I want to make sure I know exactly what you saw. My constitution is a bit different from everyone's else.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
I'm about to see a
I don't think
whole
it'll have
pass,
a
bro.
permanent effect.
I'm about to see a whole 100 years. Oh my god.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
Yeah, it was just as you said. I relived some rather unforgettable memories.
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
No, do not do this to Paimon. In a suit decision. It doesn't have to be careful.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then.
Alright.
I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Okay, multitasker.
Are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
Bruh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We are
honored by your visit, Your Grace.
They're up to something.
All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival. Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above.
You have a terrible accent.
It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
You sure?
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends.
Right.
Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well.
I think Wriothesley just suspends something. Holy hell. Suspected something.
And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Okay.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too.
And we're
if you
good.
wanna
We
learn
just
more
had a
about
drink.
us.
So this meeting was planned all along? He said that they've been waiting for an hour. A while.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Alright. Alright, let's go, Paimon.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Yep. Might as well take a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
It's a pretty whack spot for the group member of the Beret Society. Alright, Wriothesley, you're out of here. Alright. Oh, they're over here.
The Society is planning to host another event soon. We haven't had many new recruits recently, so...
The one you mentioned to me before. The idea is sound, but I still have some concerns about the specifics.
Damn,
Hey,
he's
you
buff.
there, newbie.
Hey, he.
Hello?
I'm about to.
Are you talking to Paimon?
I can't say it. It's bad.
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this?
What? What are you doing? That was really loud.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs.
I like the detail of
Return to the
Wriothesley
day
shaking,
with all the
well, nodding his
optimism
head.
in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Fireman's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
You sound a bit like a salesperson in a shop. A medicine guy. Salesperson in a shop. He's both.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room. These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
All Palmer thinks about is food.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on his grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
You've really thought of everything.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
There's a good variety of books here, and also looks like a selection. Hold up! I'm done. What's the point of reading?
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are a guest of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
There are writers in the society?
Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will. Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place.
Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good.
Why is she saying the question?
Anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places?
Same here. It seems alright on the surface.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the Society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
What?
Yeah, I saw the demo.
Ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say. So instead, I guess it's the dude in the back again.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
They're up to something, bro.
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
Let's beat him up, Wriothesley.
Fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
Yeah. Pressure them.
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked? Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as
He did that on purpose.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
Oh, he did that on purpose. Look, they're nervous.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have
He's
you ever
pretending.
seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair.
It's a setup.
We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
We're gonna be talking about how suspicious they are
Traveler.
later.
Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the Society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time?
You got a
as well?
toasted brain, Paimon.
Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the Society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
Wriothesley's like,
You're a disgrace, Paimon. You didn't see shit.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the
I don't know what that
traveler
means.
sensed it too.
It's a bit hard to put it into words, but there's something off about that place.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Dude, I fight them right now.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll trust you for now. I'll take this as another one of your jokes.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
Then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait here.
Good question. What should I do? Maybe I'll drop by the ring and sign myself up for a fight.
This guy.
Are you really just gonna make us work while you slack off?
Alright. Who wants to fight? I will beat all you NPCs.
Huh. It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
I also don't know where to start. Let's see if we can strike up a conversation. Who wants to talk?
Wait, you guys are.
Quit eyeballing me, bro.
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by any chance? What's up?
Nobody?
It was about the size of my hand. I was using it to store some spice powder.
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything. We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not going to tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
Yeah, shut up. Sit down. This is incredibly suspicious. Feels like they're all terrified of something.
We can look around for it, yeah?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty. Dude, she kinda... Sorry.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
Yeah, I've been organizing this book for half an hour. I love how Paimon just straight up just asked, "You're still organizing the books? For this long?"
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why are you depressed? Let me examine this book again.
You really can't check them out.
Oh, yeah.
Please understand.
Man. Bro, I can't believe I
Paimon
missed.
sees what you meant now.
I should have read it.
Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
No, I want to talk to everyone.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Yeah, he's zoned out.
Hello? How can I help you?
Can you give us that rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
I just wanted a recap on what you told us. Don't worry about it.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just, there's nothing more I can tell you.
Nothing more. Mm-hmm. Alright. What's up, big boy?
Hey, big guy.
What do you want?
Alright. Don't gotta be defensive, bro.
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath. And let it
Yeah, what happened?
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where did your where did your optimism go?
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but it should be somewhere nearby.
Guess what? I never did.
Oh, you're back. How were things at their headquarters?
They were very nervous.
It was as if
They were
had
scared
all
shh,
completely
poopless.
different people.
They all clammed up. They were all acting super scared.
That would prove my suspicions. The
Yes.
dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we found hiding in the box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place.
For real.
Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
Yep.
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Oh, he took his
So the one
hat?
who started it all was you all along.
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really
Man.
going on.
This
How
man
Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
is beautiful and smart. How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Let's see what you gotta say, Wriothesley.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. I'm not sure she got all of it.
The Duke's action will set the tone. The Duke's values will be emulated by the people.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
I doubt it's that simple. I feel like we're still missing something.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish?
Okay.
Bye.
I like that.
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes. Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened happened with the society.
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first?
Okay.
It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Oh, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Rise look bad.
Yes.
Shoot, I think
something
it'd be the
like
crap.
Dugier must have told them something, so it
Oh
became
my god, I'm
imperative for me to
skipping.
refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, but does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Now that you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own.
Yeah.
But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it.
Uh-oh.
That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
The hats must be hiding something.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear.
I told you. I said that in the beginning. There's something inside the hat.
If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground.
Told you. He did that on purpose.
I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Good.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
Okay. I like that.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves.
I don't mind. I've been in many situations, bro.
But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the society.
I got you, bro.
Would you be willing to lend me your support?
Yeah.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
Sure. If all you need is help planning. Sure. If I just need to fight them off, let's fight.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself.
Then it's gotta represent something then.
The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Oh, I can't hear anything. My audio's like, I can barely hear my audio because I'm doing my microphone on my phone on the screen recording, so I can barely hear anything. But I can't hear the music.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
It's a trap.
Please, do.
apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
It's a trap.
Slow down,
I'm telling
take
you.
a deep breath and start from the top. What happened at the society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
Surprise attack.
Ah, here you are. I was wondering where
Hey,
you
back
run
up,
off
bro.
to in such a hurry. Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this.
Oh, shut up, dude. Don't talk about her mental state,
Has
dude.
been rather unstable ever since.
Dude, you're so
arrived at the
whack.
fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as
Shut
random
up.
gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
I tell
Oh,
him.
my apologies. I merely did not wish for your grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter.
Beat him up,
Please
Wriothesley.
forgive my discourtesy.
Give him the Mike Tyson.
Like, we believe you.
We know exactly what you're thinking. You got some nerve showing your face here.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know his grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasol. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it at this. Look at him.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get
Shut up.
you anywhere.
Shut up.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of. No matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear
Dude, you got
this
me
on
and a
my
Duke.
name and honor
We
as
will
the-
defend you.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
Come on.
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Bruh.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order.
Do it.
There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head.
Dude, I don't know.
The society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards of the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying
You're
to
gonna
live
say that to
better
the Duke.
lives.
Awesome.
Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
My butt. You're
Your
lying.
words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But your grace is welcome to visit us anytime to confirm the true intent of our activities.
No, well,
All right, Avis. Let's head back.
we're gonna find your bum butt guilty.
Ah, just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad.
Same here,
We
probably.
should have shown him his place.
Come on,
Sooner
Wriothesley.
or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Yeah.
He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
I know, that girl wouldn't even tell us what she was afraid of. Does he have like a freaking bomb in her head or something? Like if she reveals whatever he's hiding or something, he's probably gonna explode their freaking head or something. One thing's for sure, we won't let him get away with this. So now our biggest problem is...
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Hey, where's Al-Haytham? Al-Haytham would figure this out in 1 second, dude.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
Oh my god, here we go. I gotta do this. Alright, whatever. Where did Avis hide the secret?
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats
No,
themselves.
it's not the hat.
But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat?
Could be this one.
From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence.
Where did Avis hide the secret? It can't be his attitude. It's her head.
I need to think about this a bit
No!
more. Just what is Dugier trying to hide?
No!
From the way Dugier acted, he must have known.
Yeah. You serious? It's this one?
I need to think about
What
this
the
a bit.
fuck? I'm so
Just
sorry.
What is Dugier trying to hide? I can't seem to make a connection.
How? He planted a bomb in their head. Here we go, dude. Where did Avis... Okay, it's the same question. Calm down. Lost hair clip.
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence. So do I.
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
Avis didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head. She did so to remove her hair clip.
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing.
Hey, let's go, Avis.
That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
Okay, Avis. Applause for our NPC of the year.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
That's like a key to like some kind of locker.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Oil.
And some of it has been absorbed
The gem is used to as a container for a type of liquid.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
A fear?
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So with this infused thorn,
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain.
oh my, yeah, I told you, it had something to do, you know, with the head.
Experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
What? Wow.
Not
So
even
he
be all.
did planted
Let's go
stuff
get
into
them
the
right
freaking
away.
brain, bro.
We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Dude, that's messed up. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody.
Everyone here is innocent, though. I'm so sad.
They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Bro, he's planted a bomb in their brains, dude. I'm telling you.
See it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas.
Oh, we're lucky it's not a bomb. It's just pain. But still, that's still messed up, man. Alright, let's view this here. Can I still read the book? I can't read the book anymore. Look at Wriothesley just investigating. That's pretty tight.
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf.
Okay, Paimon.
Colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
Okay, Paimon. Keep cooking. So these were also just for show. To make it look like the bookshelves being added to and maintained. Jesus.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Oh, Paimon. What you got, Wriothesley?
Look at what I found.
What's up? This is
a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
Wow. That explained why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow.
Dude, straight up, let's beat up Doug, whatever your name is. I'm mad.
And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all.
Yeah, we can't do anything right now, dude. He has them all hostage. Which freaking sucks.
Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace, Your Grace!
What's up?
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Wow.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
The Society put a lot of effort into building a front. Their real headquarters are elsewhere.
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front.
Yeah.
And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
Damn.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Dugier's pocket? Let's go find him. You can tell us where the real headquarters are at.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Let's go. Let's get it. I'm going all Traveler. I'm not going to even use a trial character or anything. Just Traveler.
There's so much space down here.
Only if it's necessary.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well.
Bought?
Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
Dude, we're doing a freaking raid, bro. Let's see your build. Alright. Doug! You piece of trash! What's up? Oh, that's a lot of you guys. Hold up. Oh. Hey, okay. You got me that one. Nice. Okay. Go down. Oh my god. Are you serious? Get out of here. You guys see that?
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
That's what it feels to be a traveler, man. It's got to be challenging and long, and you got to be using the legendary dual blade.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dugier really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing.
Speaking of a Gardamex, bro, I am glad I didn't get to fight those female and male robotic-looking robots. If that makes sense. That would have been big trouble for me. You know what they can do? I would absolutely get destroyed.
Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
That kind of sucks.
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
Exactly.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them.
My God.
To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dugier's slaves.
That's terrible. The whole thing is an affront to your human dignity.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem.
Yeah.
She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Dang, that's terrible.
That's the best example you could come up with. Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
Yeah.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must
look at
pay
this guy.
for that crime.
Alright, yeah, no. I'm good. Treasure. Oh, here you go. Rotate. Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Slimes. Now I gotta go physical attack. Hold on. If Bugs is in here, then how we have monsters. So we're gonna start moving. No, I'm trying to make sense. I need you, by the way. No! Oh, let's go. Okay. Watch. What's your nothing. Watch it, you're gonna die. Okay. What? Bruh! You serious? Bro. Okay. Oh, nothing. Get that out of here. Okay, stop him. Ooh, out of here, bro. Don't you fucking oh, gosh. We got him. Let's go. Holy. Alright. It's all good. Get out of here. It's over. Oh my god. Happy hydro. One thing. I'm so weird. I watched it. No? Hey, God. He's trying to I like that. Wait, charge ooh, dodge. Shoot. Okay, jump. I know this blood damage. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my. This is not. I know. Yes. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just going to this is not. This is not. We did it. We did it. All right, Gardamex. Here we go. Done. Too easy, dude.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts.
We're here to help. How do we unlock it?
Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No, I won't try to leave anymore.
Oh my god, dude, she's traumatized.
So close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad.
Dude, let me hug you.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many
Dude,
others here.
I want to
who are more
hug
or
her
less
so
like
bad.
her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avisa and Fi Solo are still in danger. I'm sorry if I did pronounce the name wrong.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
You can't even talk to her. Bruh, not the so hungry. Doug needs to go. He's gotta go.
Door's open. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
Who's up there, dude?
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here.
And we got
Let's
this.
go back. We have unfinished business, do we not?
Mm-hmm.
That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area.
Let's go.
Don't forget to bring these along.
What is it? Oh. Alright, let's do it. Look at all those Gardamex. Bruh.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you.
Bro, let's jump in right now. Come on.
You will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the horn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time.
Oh my god, dude.
Magic again and again, and don't stop until you pushed all of it in.
That's all.
Nah. Don't do it.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure.
Endure? Oh my
Shut your
goodness.
wretched mouths. When did I give you permission to speak?
Shut
My
up.
rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
What's up?
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
What's up?
Is that His Grace?
We're here to save you guys.
I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick.
Look at him. He's all smiling.
Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
Shut up.
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And
Get
on
out
top
of here.
that,
Go. Leave.
Look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
Yeah.
Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who've destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those
Get this guy
who
out of here,
deserve
man.
and punished? It's what they've always deserved. That you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Isn't that
Better than you, bro.
Sadly, you're wrong on both.
Where's this dude's eyebrows?
Never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free.
Yeah.
They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again
Bro, quit
feel or
smiling,
think.
bro. It's over.
And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
Yep.
He He's really mad.
I feel the same way. Honestly, honestly, he's been keeping it in until now.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step
Oh,
slower,
here we go.
I would have already taken control of
I might need to
all
use
the
Wriothesley for
garden
this
in
one.
this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
Man.
You
Too
talk
easy,
big,
bro.
but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Let's do it. What's up?
Wipe out!
Man, this is a trial, dude. Forget it.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
You guys are done. I don't mind a little Wriothesley gameplay. Forget that. Who's behind me?
Water jet!
Let's get it.
Let's begin.
Get out of here.
Have a safe trip.
There's still more. Imagine if I went through this as traveler.
Water jet!
I mean, I am traveler, but only traveler. I don't want you guys to watch this any more longer than it has to be. Okay, yeah, cool. Destroy my main. Oh, holy hell! Heal.
A moment, please.
Garbage. You're garbage. Oh my goodness, he charges out of nowhere. Alright, we got him, boys. A cutscene? Oh yeah. What you gonna do, Doug?
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Yeah.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
Dodge. Bro. Dude. That was so cool. Hey, yo.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I warn you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind.
Ooh.
Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The
Yeah.
rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood.
Say it. You bum. The guards rescued a society member who have been imprisoned at the true headquarters. Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangement for following up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Barrett Society debacle truly come to an end. Let's get it.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
Man, you're good, bro.
Not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse, right? Maybe you should give a more formal apology. You sound more serious than usual. Yeah, man. We did it.
It's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea.
It better be good.
For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course,
should have
that's
been
not
more.
to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
No, good idea, bro. I suppose this is the kind of punishment that only the fortress can be. No, good idea.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so... How about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
Alright. Let's get it.
No, Paimon's had enough of that
Oh.
place.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Let's go. Wait 2 days. Hey kids, you guys hungry? Marilyn? Rosie? You still want to eat though, right? Rosie? Are you hungry? No. You sure? There's some chicken. Alright. No? What was the last time you ate, Rosie? When was the last time you ate? Okay, you guys gonna eat. Crap. I didn't read it correctly. All the chicken that's left? You guys can have it then.
Ah, you're here.
Of course, bro.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something. Yeah, Paimon, shut your freaking mouth, bro.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I have a question for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Your flashbacks when you picked up the gem. Your anger when you confronted Douglas. No. Flashback or anger? Nah, not anger. I don't want to bring up his flashbacks. It might be bad. There's no point in talking about his anger, though. Because we saw him being angry. Flashbacks.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children.
What?
They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock.
Bruh.
Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Wow.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
I'm speechless, bro. Dispose your own children's?
Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring
Ew.
smiles.
That is so gross. Ugh. Ugh. Bro.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all. But I did.
Wow.
So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Bro, this guy is freaking crazy. Well deserved though. Damn. He's crazy. Well, he's not. I don't know. It's
My methods were extreme, yes. But I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most. And I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem.
You guys hear that? We gotta be careful about Wriothesley, bro. If we betray him, we're dead.
My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I had to take some time to process that. I don't really know what to say.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Got his baby girl.
Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
Glad to hear it.
We came here on impulse today because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like
Are
to
they
be
blushing? The
wedded
dude is blushing
to
too.
Elise here at the fortress.
Bro.
Yeah. We
Oh.
met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other.
I thought they were
Always
blushing because they
believed
both
that
like
Dugier
Wriothesley,
was
bro.
manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. happened after this incident.
Now I can understand why.
Believe that we found
What's her name?
the one
Avis was
for the rest of our
crying.
lives.
That's her freaking soulmate, bro.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either.
Aww.
But we're still
This
both
is so
prisoners.
adorable, bro.
And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
He's got it.
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
We can't thank you enough.
Let's go,
Your
dude.
Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now it'd be too hard to leave.
Aww.
And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any
Aww.
obligation to obey.
What a happy ending. That was so worth it, bro. Yeah, I was angry playing this story quest,